Hey, graduating class, a little bit of advice. Look for opportunities to serve others. It'll do them good, but also you good.
As much as the grade 12s complained this year, my advice to you is life will only get harder, but better.
Basically, people have to be ready for change. Change is going to happen no matter what. There will be unexpected change and expected change. So if you could be ready for change, that would be the biggest piece of advice I can give you.
You might not fix all of the problems of the world at once, but don't ever underestimate the importance that you have in the world.
Make sure that you study lots. It's a lot different than high school, but it's really fun and it should be the best time of your life.
What am I gonna miss about high school? Probably just being a huge family. Like, we're all really close, and university is kind of big, but yeah, I'm gonna miss seeing everyone every day.
Probably the boys, I guess.
Yeah, seeing all your friends all the time.
Yeah, coming to school every day and just seeing people that you really like and you grew up with and stuff. When you're when you're walking through the hall and they dap you, and you just kind of feel like you're a part of something. So
that's the best feeling in the world.
Yeah. The ability to come to school and just make people happy.
People my age with my interests, with my humor all around me, it's like great. It's just like everyone feels like a friend in that stage.
I'll miss high school sports.
For me, I would say the sheltered feeling.
Honestly, I think I'm gonna miss like the teachers the most.
I'll miss the teachers that I really bonded with and was able to like share my passion with.
Definitely lunch.
Probably like the bagels.
That one woman, I don't know her name, but she's nice. The one who's like, when you order a chocolate chip bag, it's like chocolate chip.
I know you kids are gonna miss me saying chocolate chip, but that's it. They're gonna miss it.
Blueberry.
No, what?
Jalapeno cheddar.
There's no
chocolate chip. Girls, are you joking?
You see, I don't really have a favorite one. Like, it's different depending on what I'm feeling on each day.
Blueberry.
It's a tie between chocolate chip and everything.
Oh, urban cheddar, hands down.
Oh, cheddar and herb.
I like the
Easy.
toast. Chocolate chip.
If I want something that's kind of sweeter, you know, you get the chocolate chip one because the heat from toasting it melts the chocolate chips, and it's nice.
Chocolate chip.
Blueberry.
Chocolate chip, definitely.
A true CPA student loves chocolate chip.
Chocolate chip, 100%.
Cheddar jalapeno.
Cheddar jalapeno.
Cheddar jalapeno. But then other days, like Tina said, I don't want something sweet, so I'll get the cheddar jalapeno one.
I have not had CPA bagel before. What?
All I've ever had is regular and sesame seed. I've never had your fancy jalapeno bagel.
It's boring.
I find
that's like getting a burger with only ketchup. It's boring.
And then occasionally, you know, throw in blueberry for good measure. You're probably gonna want to cut that.
The drama. Jeez, there's so much drama. Actually, no, that's one of the things I'm gonna miss. Put that back on.
IB.
The Bedford stereotype. I hate that.
The immaturity.
Yeah, and doing homework.
You're still gonna have homework, you dummy.
Okay, fire drills will happen every 20 seconds.
Yeah, the weird like hot and cold temperature.
Oh, that too.
I'm not gonna miss the stairs.
Never gonna miss the hallways because they bottleneck everywhere you go.
Oh my god, it smells bad every single
Like, I don't
day.
know. It's like a different smell every single day. It's like fishy
And they're all bad.
Like, oh, I don't know.
I would call it BO.
Yes.
99 problems.
LOL.
I don't know what I would
CPA
call
is about to go.
Is it nonfiction or fiction?
Lord of the Flies.
Striving for adequacy.
The good, the bad, and the ugly.
Welcome to hell.
Hell with a bell.
463 cue cards later.
All of my classmates are stressed.
I'm stressed, you're stressed, everyone's stressed.
Or a series of awkward and awesome events.
Miss joking. Mr. Boudreaux.
Go with Greer, so I can blow stuff up.
I'd be Miss Tam. She's just so mini and evil. It's awesome. Miss Tam. She's a babe.
Mr. Chisholm, great guy.
Runs the show around here.
He runs the frickin' show. Chisholm dresses nice.
I would be Mr. Hall. He has great ties.
Maybe Mr. Milling. He's good to run around all day. Get to go to gym, teach everyone, then go to English and teach them poems about that.
Rocket Rex.
Actually, Rock.
I would be Miss Ryan. She's my favorite.
Lovingly refer to Miss Danny as my spirit animal, and I think she would probably agree with me.
I would be Miss Payne because she's like the perfect level of scary and awesome all in one.
I'd be Woods. Does that guy even do anything around here? Like,
Mr. Woods, he told me he only teaches one class.
That does puzzle me.
Aaron Fitzpatrick.
Kenzie Delgren.
Michael Nearing.
Meagan Brown.
Riley Landry.
Reed. For like some physics thing.
Nick Zimmel. He's gonna make it big time.
True.
Kristen Hyde could become famous for sports. Duncan Patterson for either sports or acting.
Paul Hashem. I think we'll see his name in the paper one day for some reason.
Brendan Cregan, he's going to end up in the NHL. I'm going to be able to bring the family to an NHL game to watch him. Hint, tickets. Yeah.
I think Madeline Toll.
Amanda Eisner. You like to argue.
Noah Goucher.
I think Noah Goucher is most likely to become Prime Minister. He's really good at bribing with chocolate chip cookies.
Ryan McDonald.
Ricardo Jabali.
Probably Reed Kyle. Vote Reed for co-pres.
Brian Goff. Hands down. Handsome guy.
I have to second that one.
Kirk Whitman.
Devin DeCoste.
Devin DeCoste.
Jack DeGoyer.
Jack DeGoyer.
I was honestly gonna say the same thing.
I would say my good friend Jack DeGore because he's a blatant liar and he really always avoids the question.
Liz Outhit.
Liz Outhit.
Liz Outhit.
Say Liz Outhit.
Jack DeGoyer, Liz Outhit. I see competition between those two.
Noah Hollis.
I'd say Noah Hollis. Noah Hollis. Of Finland, not even of Canada. Just.
Noah Hollis, Finance Minister, will be James Lloyd.
Jameis. Oh, I was gonna say Noah Hollis.
Yeah, Noah Hollis.
Noah David Hollis.
I'm gonna say myself.
Me.
It will be so fun to beat Jack in an election.
If I was to go into politics, I would love to hear from everyone about what they'd like to see changed and how I could help make our country better.
I learned that like you really only have 3 years, and your 3 years can really be whatever you like make them out to be.
Your mindset towards things like reflects how you're going to experience it.
I've just learned to like be myself, because like when you be yourself, like everyone likes that more than just trying to be someone that you're not.
Beginning high school and going into it, I really worried about what people thought about me, and because of that, I was really shy.
I had a bowl cut with glasses. I was a very awkward kid. I don't think very many people liked me.
Grade 10's a lot of figuring yourself out, and it seems like grade 12 will never come, and then now it's here.
There were a lot of times over these 3 years where I would meet someone and I wouldn't like them at first, but I think every single one of those people has proved me wrong, and they've all ended up being people that I would love to be friends with for the rest of my life.
Now I've grown to realize that literally no one cares. Like I can do what I want and what I love, and people will not only not judge me, but they'll respect me for that.
When I first entered the CPA buildings, I was a tadpole in the pool of life. And then I found my way to the cocoon, and I emerged a full party beast.
When I started high school, I wasn't really sure what kind of kid I would be, so I came into school just doing my thing, not really having a goal. Like I just kind of came to school and left.
And now I'm taller, with a better haircut, and I still don't know how many people like me.
Well, I know this guy was the same, but when I was in grade 10, I had some awesome grade 12s that took us under their wing.
Yeah.
Same with Mike and some of the boys, and that helped us a lot.
Got mentored.
Yeah, mentored.
I like who I am now better than I did in the start.
I learned that sometimes you have to say no to people in order to make yourself happy.
Throughout high school, and this took a few years, it didn't happen overnight, I learned who I want to be and who I wanted to be surrounded with. And I learned to stick up for myself more.
And I guess by the end of it, I really found my place in the school environment, and I really became a leader.
The transition from graduating high school, it's kind of significant of entering adulthood. And it's kind of sad to leave behind your childhood, that like youthful innocence when things don't really matter as much. And it almost seems like it's going now.
This dude one time brought a PS3 to school and we played zombies together. I don't know his name, but he's really good at Call of Duty.
Mr. Thornton had his back to us because he was writing on the board, and so my friend took the lighter that we were using for the lab, and she held it to the end of the thermometer until it exploded, and there was smoke and
burst of light.
Yeah, and like the red stuff in the thermometer went everywhere. So Mr. Thornton was like, "What did you do?"
Rookie rap battles on the CPA football field. Owen Riley destroyed Brian Goff. It was crazy.
The highlight of the year was when Nathan Wenzel undressed in the middle of chemistry class, only to have a Spider-Man costume underneath, and then he proceeded to run out of the classroom, tackle someone in the hallway, come back, put his clothes back on, and sit down like nothing ever happened.
The recent semi-formal that we went to was hitting the dad with Miss Jodry. We gained a couple haters for that, but just trying to have a good time.
Say zombie night.
I think the one thing I guess that many people would probably remember is the fact that I'm not very good at taking care of fish. We've gone through a few of them. We've learned that Miss Tam cannot take care of animals.
I think the first time that the fire alarm went off, like when it was the middle of lunch and no one knew that it was just like a drill, and there was like that storm going on and everyone was freaking out and there was no fire, but we were all like, there's got to be a fire. That was awful.
It was beautiful.
Group 4 project, blowing up jawbreakers.
I've taught a lot of yous. There's no one memory that sticks out, but I laughed every day, so thank you for that.
Hello, graduating students of CPA Allen. I'm up here on the 4th floor. Yes, I bet you didn't think that there'd be somebody saying that there's a 4th floor at CPA Allen, but there is. We're in the mechanical room. You're getting ready to move off and go on to a whole new career. My advice to you is to remember that you have 10 years to really step up to the plate and make your name. So have fun and keep your eye on the target. Congratulations. I wish you all the best.
Work hard, set goals, and enjoy life. The best is yet to come.
And in the words of Dr. Seuss, do things that make you happy. Don't let others necessarily tell you you can't do something. You continue to keep motivated.
I loved working with all of my students, so there's so many of them that I'll remember.
Because every day is a memory, every day is excitement.
It's all of you who make us, the teachers, want to, give it our best.
So if there's something you really want to do, now's a good time, You're young, enjoy it.
Follow your dreams and follow your passion, but make sure it pays, because passion doesn't necessarily put food on the table.
I was supposed to go to Citadel. I was enrolled 2 days before school started. And then my mom was driving by Lexi's house and she said, "How would you feel if you went to CPA with your cousin?" And I was ecstatic because I didn't think that would be possible, and it was the best decision I've ever made.
I just want to thank everyone for being so kind and awesome.
The people I've met, I'm truly gonna miss you if I don't see you that much in the future, but hopefully if we meet up someday, we'll still be boys, we'll still be...
Do hilarious stuff because it's going to be awesome to tell your grandkids funny stories.
I'd really like to see them when you're like 50, and that way knowing that, you've had a rich and full life.
Have fun in university, but not too much fun. But we don't want to hear any really weird stories later on.
Just good luck to everybody, and hope that everyone does well.
Be a Fruit Loop and a bowl of Cheerios.
Life is gonna be tough, but you know what? You guys were raised as cheetahs, so you're gonna make it.
Being able to just chat with someone that you don't even know in the hallway is such an important part of high school. And so I just want to thank everyone that did that for me and that allowed me to do that to them.
And hopefully down the road, we'll all get to meet up again at some point or another. I wouldn't have it any other way.
An adventure.
Exciting.
Stressful?
Need sleep. Pretty awesome. Friggin' awesome.
It's fun, it's short,
Wild.
memorable, legend, wakeboarding, daring.
Cowabunga, baby!
Live fresh, never die.
Total Drama Island.
Pretty mint.
Not mint.
What?
It's been real. Keep the good times rolling.
Bittersweet. Second home.